Alright, we're going live in a couple minutes. Just double checking that nothing is glitchy or falling short like our last stream. So far we have a perfect 30 frames per second, so that's good news. Just move my head around in my editing screen to see if I'm lagging in frames or anything like that. And scooting my chair in because I feel like it. So yes, we're at the final moments of it. At least for the regular bracket. The only other round we really have after this, well, it is the only thing we're going to have after this, would be kind of our honorary champions bracket, where basically our best boy of 2021 faces the best boy of 2020, Amicus from Adastra and Kimia. Just as an honorary to see who would win in a battle between those two. But that one's more of just kind of an honorary battle, and yeah, it doesn't really mean much of anything. There's no like huge celebration like we're gonna do for our regular bracket. The point of the regular bracket is to just kind of, you know, yeah, celebrate our new and coming, or at least our, you know, more present novels, or ones that have not gotten the chance to strike the podium. And our champions bracket is supposed to honor kind of our, you know, Hall of Fame, our previous winners, and just to show, you know, who's the best of the best among those. That one we don't have any real awards or anything like that for, just the bragging rights, because they already have their medals from previous years to show for it. Alright. The editing window is fine. All I need to do, I can speak, is to just sign in to my YouTube studio from my computer. Because that's the only way I can chat with y'all if I want to actually message y'all. And for one last time, I am doing the poll. Cutting and pasting. We'll start in about a minute, so 4 minutes. Oh wow, look at it go fast. That was really fast, actually. I guess they really did make some good changes in 1.0.1. Yes, Streamlabs updated over the past few days, so far, nothing has gone awry. Anyway, here's the final round for anybody who has not voted yet. We already have 286 responses. We're about to break last round's record, actually, where we had the most votes at about 300 on the dot. It was 300 on the dot. I'm just trying to double check without using the wrong window. Come on, please don't be the... Okay, good. I didn't want to corrupt the window that was already showing. Can't corrupt y'all. That would just be too mean. Yes, it was 300 on the dot in total for responses. 295 for the first match, and then 298 for the following match. But either way. Ah, shoot, I went over. I apologize. 5 minutes. Oh, goodness. Look at the time go. Let's make it 4:20. Because I'm a cool guy. Anyway, time to transition. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Dirk the Red Panda, and this is the final round of the Best Boy 2021 bracket. We are in the final stage. We are at the last leg of the race. All we have now is the race for third and the race for first to determine. Right now we have 288 responses to determine what will be. And from that, once the poll closes at 2 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, which is in 11 minutes, we will get to the results and reveal them. Oh, how nice will that be? How to donate? I think you could do a super chat donation. I do have monetization enabled for these, I think. But yes, we have a match for third and a match for first because we want to see who will make the podium out of our 4 candidates. Only 3 will. And within that 3, we're going to see who's the #1 candidate of 2021. Apologies as I'm kind of going through my chat stuff and just trying to figure out if I'm allowed to have, like, you know, donations or whatnot. Because somebody's asking how to give money, and that's really nice of you. But I think it allows me to just do it no matter what. I think you're allowed to. I think you just have to click on, like, show your support for Dirk the Red Panda. There's like a $sign. And that's kind of how you can do it. Oh, I can insert ads. Oh, that would be evil. Well, I do miss Shuichi too. But speaking of which, let's do a quick little preview of our matchup. I actually forgot to switch out the podium from our last matchup. Shoot. It's gonna be in the results data folder, which I forgot to make. Oh boy. We'll deal with that when that comes around. Oh boy. Oh sweet. Happy donated $5 saying, whoa, I found
Super chat.
There it is. Happy donated $5 saying, lol, I found out how. Okay, Dirk, we love you. Aw, thank you so much, Happy. It's always sweet to hear from y'all and just, yeah, getting feedback on this. It helps me improve the craft. But yes, where the heck is the match preview? There it is. Alright, so our third place matchup, which is on the left-hand side of the bracket, and ironically on the right-hand side of the image preview here. In the left-hand corner, from Nekajishi, the Guardian Tiger, the man to protect Yao and the temple. It is Lin Hu, and he is going up against the Master of the Vault, or at least he's the one that can just crack the code. He may not be the one who invented the wheel, or the vault in this case, but he is one to just get around it with his wits and will. It is Dave, the MC. This one's an interesting match in that Dave is the only true underdog of the matchups. Everybody else in this Final Four is in the top 4. And so Lin Hu has to go up against an underdog, but Lin Hu will not be able to really sit comfortably in this round because he had a tough time last year with the Final Four in that he finished 4th, unfortunately, going up against Yuichi, another MC, but that one was from Tennis Ace. So Lin Hu is getting a bit of a flash from the past with facing off against another MC. So that's his battle for third. Meanwhile, Dave and Password has never been to the Final Four before. The closest they were was last year in 2020 with Tyson making the Elite 8, where he then fell short to Shuichi from Tennis Ace. The Tennis Ace boys seem to have given us bad luck last year for these candidates, but this time around they managed to beat them out to get here. I can't say about how Lin Hu got here this year exactly through that, but I know for sure from last year that Lin Hu had to face off against 2 Tennis Ace candidates in the Final Four. Meanwhile, Dave, our MC, actually had to beat 1 Tennis Ace candidate this year to get to where he was. He wasn't even in the bracket last year, unfortunately, where he had a tough 65th seed where he just fell short 1 slot from making the bracket. But this year, he managed to come out strong and get a very decent spot in the bracket, a 14th seed, and managed to upset Likalau from Nekajishi. Will Dave be able to pull it off twice? Will 2 Nekajishi characters go down on his path to the medal? Or will Nekajishi finally claim the medal and the podium? Well, that is the quick preview. I'm trying to check out the bracket to see if Lin Hu had to face off against any tennis ace candidates. He did not, but he had to go up against... it just totally messed up on me. He had to go up against Samuel from Repeat. Then he ended up beating him pretty handedly. Beat Leo from Echo pretty handedly. Then in the Sweet 16, he actually had a very close matchup against Spencer from Extracurricular Activities in the Sweet 16, where he pulled that one out 55 to 45%, almost getting upset in that round. Luckily, he made it to the Elite 8, where he faced off against Volgor from Far Beyond the World in another close matchup. This time, Lin Hu pulling it out 54 to 46%. Some rounding errors on my Excel sheet. I was about to read it wrong. But from there, he gets to the Final Four and unfortunately loses, but in a somewhat close battle to Neferu from Adastra and Kimia, which is how he ended up here. Meanwhile, Dave, on the other hand, had a interesting race where he handedly beat Rune from Shelter, 74 to 26 in the first round, then beat a tennis ace candidate, Alexander, in a close one, 56 to 44. He then had another decently close race against our seed that upset the number 3 spot, Volga from Kima Coliseum, 59 to 41. And in the regional finals, that's where he beat our Nekajishi candidate. He beat Likalau 57 to 43 to make the Final Four. Which in the Final Four, he then fell short to Ranok from Far Beyond the World, and is now in the 3rd place match. But that is enough of the 3rd place matchup for previews. Let's talk about our final matchup, the championship, to see who will become Best Boy of 2021. In the left-hand corner, our number 1 overall seed from Adastra and Kimia, our intergalactic relations man from the planet of Kimia, the son of the pharaoh of the planet. It is Neferu. He is going up against the number 2 overall seed from Far Beyond the World, the chief-to-be, the brave warrior and kind-hearted one of Avalon. It is Ranok. Whew, this one's an interesting matchup, too. These two are very highly touted in the seeding in the beginning, and had a pretty decent race to get here. I think overall, Neferu had a slightly tougher race in the later rounds, but there was a round or so that was kind of close for Ranok at least. But nonetheless, Neferu to get here had to beat Benson from Password, then Coach Gil from Afterclass, Dean from Password, and then in the Elite 8, beat out William from the Smoke Room in a close 53 to 47 race. And then in the Final Four, beat out Lin Hu in a close matchup. Then for Ranok, let's see how Ranok got here. From the other half of the bracket in the number 2 overall spot, taking down Gil from ICO, then beating Kuya from Morinatsu, then in his closest match in the Sweet 16, another sweater for our Final Four candidates, he had to face off against Lars from Afterclass, where he won 59 to 41%. And then in the regional finals, took down Tyson from Password to get to the Final Four, where he then faced another Password candidate, Dave, the MC, and beat him pretty handedly to get here. So those are our Final Four candidates and how they got here. I will close that out for now and get to the poll itself. We have 2 minutes left, 4 responses short of breaking our record from last time, so this is going to be really close. Man, this is going to be quite interesting. Wonder if these last votes will change anything. I wonder how close it's going to be. I haven't checked the votes, and I have made sure that Excel will properly count them with my program in R. So, we got a minute left. We have less than a minute before the polls close, and I will count the results. This is getting to the end. We are going to determine our best boy of 2021, and who will face off against Amicus in an honorary champions bracket matchup. So don't fret if you didn't see Amicus this year. He and our champions from previous years will be in the champions bracket only, at least for the next couple of years. We're still figuring out the limitations on how long a champion cannot go back into the regular bracket, or if it will be a permanent thing. But nonetheless, quite an exciting thing to see. 298 responses. We are almost done with this. We are almost at the end of our regular brackets. We will determine our winner now. 2 o'clock has struck, and the poll has closed. 298 responses. And this is where we determine our winner. Here we go. Gotta get those goosebumps out of me. We are downloading the CSV file with the official responses. The values are being downloaded. Or should I say the responses? Here we go. Let's show this bad boy in Finder. The responses are in. And I will not look at them any more than that, just to download them. Here we go, the sheet name is being copied in. And these responses will be run through our pretty little bar graph generator. Here we go. Everything is going according to plan. No issues. No shortcomings in the program. Alright. While we do that, I'm going to quickly save the medal podium. I just need to double check that it is somewhere. Because unfortunately, I did not save the podium before this stream, and so I did that with the best girl bracket. That was the one thing I did a little bit beforehand. And I had made the art for it, I just forgot to export it. So, good going, Dirk. Don't worry, we're going to be saving it right now. Oh, it looks like I did, actually. Apologies for that. I did not know I saved it in that folder. Anyway, it looks like we are 37% of the way done with our third place matchup. We are getting that loaded up just in a bit for you. And I will go back to Streamlabs, which is not having any issues so far. Don't worry, the podium is being updated right now. I think I'm going crazy. I did or I did not. I swear I did. Apologies for this quick little delay. I'll just export it again. Better safe than sorry. We are almost done. We are done with the third place graph, which will be revealed after I export this file. Let the calming music relax you before these intense results. I think I misnamed one thing, but that doesn't matter now. Here we go, the best boy podium is being exported. Alright, let's dim the lights. Or at least in this case, silence the music. We have come to the third place match between Lin Hu and Dave. I have the bar graph results here now, and I can tell you that we have a winner of the bracket. Or of the, not the bracket, geez. Of the third place match. Very classy, Dirk. Here we go. Who will make the podium for the first time for their VN? And who will fall just short this year? The results are in. The winner between Lin Hu and Dave is Dave with the first draw, but Lin Hu takes a good lead in the middle. He is taking a hold in the middle race. Dave is falling behind. Lin Hu is taking a little more of a gap. Will Lin Hu be able to hold him off? Dave is slowing down a little bit. Lin Hu is taking advantage of this, but Dave catches up a little bit. Will he be able to catch up now? He is catching up in the middle. Now it's a bit neck and neck, but Lin Hu takes a little bit more of a gap now. Lin Hu, will he be able to hold it out until the end? It is so! Lin Hu from Nekajishi. And for the first time in the Nekajishi VN history, they have taken the podium and third place of Best Boy 2021. Congratulations, Lin Hu. And my, what a good run from Dave there. Whew, that was good. That was quite an intense race there, in my opinion. But nonetheless, Lin Hu will not fall short twice in a row. We have guaranteed his story a podium spot. Password, maybe next year we will have that shot, but in the end, we default to our classical VNs. So it looks like Lin Hu will take third place when we do the podium results. But I gotta say, we gotta load up our final results in a bit. The results are here. I'm gonna say around the 20-minute mark. So, are y'all ready for the championship matchup between Neferu and Rannoch? Who will be here in the number one spot? Who will be able to face off against Samachis? And who will take silver? Well. Let's get those results up and running. The final match of the regular bracket of 2021 is here between Neferu and Rannoch. Oh, I apologize. I forgot to put in the actual tallied total. This is the important thing that determines that Lin Hu officially won. 279 people responded for the third place matchup. Lin Hu received 56.3%, and Dave received 43.7%. Okay, now we move on to the championship match. Now we get to the nitty-gritty, the most important match of 2021. Our winner is Rannoch with first blood, and it is a strong strike in the beginning. Neferu with a slow start. Rannoch is just crutching it. He is just keeping on. Will Neferu be able to catch up? I don't think so. Rannoch is just pushing it. Neferu with a little bit of a leap there, but Rannoch with still a solid lead. He is going and going. Will he be going on even more? He has passed 200 votes. Rannoch, from far beyond the world, takes the 2021 Best Boy title. Congratulations to Rannoch. And good run from Neferu. But this is where the story ends for him. I did not expect this much of a gap at the end, but wow. Still great to see our top two candidates. And for Neferu getting an overall number one seed throughout this bracket and handedly having the number one seed in the popular vote, I was pretty shocked to see it go this way in the final results. Interesting. But this is it. We now go to our awards ceremony and the podium as the chill music goes on during an advertisement by accident, as we wait another 20 seconds for the advertisement to end and for our podium to be set up. Let's get our podium all ready. There it is. Here we go. We'll have some chill music as I make sure I have the images properly set up. But anyway, let's get on to third place, shall we? In third place, our third best boy of 2021, from Nekajishi, for the first time in their visual novel history in the podium, the Guardian Tiger Lin Hu. Congrats to Lin Hu, who is properly aligned on the third best boy podium stand. Let's take a quick moment to dim or mute the music and actually show a quick preview of the VN title screen. Rather than just playing the music this time around, I will also be opening up the actual VN. And while that happens, I will close that out. So, I have Nekajishi open here. Here we go. Will it load? Hopefully nothing crashes. It's not loading. Ah! Maybe it will now. Oh, can we not go one episode without technical difficulties? There it is. Here we go. Here's the opening screen. Now, let's honor the VN. Oh, shoot. It just gave me 2 title screens. Apologies for the... Nope, that is not it. And that is Nekajishi. So, I have linked Nekajishi on Twitter, and yeah, just various times I've linked them throughout this Best Boy Bracket journey, and you can follow their Twitter account and all that once I announce their third place finish. So, from there you can also follow their game through their HIO page. So I'll try to link two at the same time. But yes, this is Nekajishi. Great VN, but have not found the chance to actually play on my channel because I've either seen the story itself or just, had other novels to play through with it. So, back to the bracket itself. The chill hop goes back on as we introduce our second place matchup and get a little bit of a flashback from our finals matchup. We're going to hide that. That is the best girl podium. I don't know why that is still here. I don't know why things like this can happen in Streamlabs. Still really confused on why it's not showing properly. Still the wrong podium. Still the wrong podium. Actually, the podium is correct. It's just the names aren't. Here we go. Take two, everybody. Lin Hu is in third. Yes, these technical difficulties never get easier. Anyway. The Podium Celebration started around 29 minutes. And now, let's introduce our second place honors. Let's go to our runner-up. The music is dimmed. And in second place, from Adastron Chemia, our Chemian advisor and relations manager. It is Neferu. Let's congratulate Neferu with an opening of Adastra. Here we go. Actually, let's see if we can open up Chemia. Because that's more so of his story. It'll take about 30 seconds to honor our runner-up. Unfortunately, the title screen is not showing up on my window capture, so we're gonna have to kind of postpone the actual preview. That's not it. Definitely not it. There it is, after taking a few seconds to load. Here's a quick preview of the Chemia title screen. Once again, I have to fix this, but this is Chemia, made by the Echo Project, and quite a good novel, if you ask me. So that's our runner-up. Seems like we found a good pause in the music. And so, that is the runner-up of 2021. Now, let's get ready, as we have to re-post all of our top 3 for some reason. Here we go. No music for this one. We are gonna keep you in a bit of a suspense. Our best boy of 2021, and the man who will be facing off against Ambicus in an honorary champions bracket matchup. From far beyond the world, the man of Avalon, the chief to be. It is Rannoch! Here we go, as we honor Rannoch and place him on the podium. There he is in all of his glory. Let's pull up the Far Beyond the World game. Apologies for this technical difficulty. For some reason, my computer is not registering the Far Beyond the World game on its window, so you'll just have the honor of just seeing the podium itself. And so with that concludes our Best Boy 2021 bracket and March Madness of 2021. The only other match we'll have is an honorary one between this year's Best Boy champion and last year's inaugural champion. So I'm really curious to see how this is gonna end up. And with this melody locking us out, I think this is where I'm going to have to end things. I'll be posting these results on Discord and Twitter, and I'll be sure to link the Twitter and itch pages of our top 3. So, this is it. I want to thank you all so much for supporting this bracket and for helping out with that. I'll try and get that Champions bracket matchup, out on Twitter within the next 20 minutes or so, maybe 30. But that will only last 3 days, maybe. I have not set an official time for it. But it's going to be more casual and not as official as this. As official as this even got. But we are ending things here. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, take care, guys. Oh, shoot. I did that before mentioning the patrons. Shoot, we cannot leave without the patrons. Ah, I misfired. Crap, crap, crap. Ugh, I cannot leave without my patrons who help me with supporting my endeavors on here, such as having edited abridged videos and eventually to save up for artists and whatnot for this channel. I want to thank my fellow dorks. North Grizz, Andrew Corona, Nick Tanner, Type A Roth, Norbert Dudzik, Sion, Magram Wolfram, and the Dui Nguyen. And I want to give a very, 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 very special thanks to my exclusive dorks, Fire Knight 2008. So now we can log off. I could not thank my patrons enough for supporting me and helping me to fund improvements for my channel. They may not be immediate at the moment, but they will help in the long run and just getting a backing for my channel. You all help me to do what I can and to just give you all the best. So once again, thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, take care, guys.